Hello, it's Leah Tisdale, your personal real estate consultant for life. I hope you're having an amazing day. Today, I thought I would reach out and give you some information about mortgage forbearances because I'm getting a lot of calls and I thought you might have a question too. So I just thought I'd put together a little video. So what the heck is a mortgage forbearance? It is a temporary delay in making your payment. So they will allow you to temporarily delay making your payment. It is absolutely not a forgiven payment. You 110% still owe the money. They're just delaying when they will collect that money. So I'm going to take you through kind of the three most common options that we're seeing out there. But know that one, it's just a delay, you still owe it. And two, we have no idea whether it's going to affect your credit, whether it will affect your ability to refinance later this year or next year, whether it's going to affect your ability to get a car loan. Like, we don't have a clue. There's no legislation that says it won't affect your credit. And, we just don't know. And nobody's going to be able to tell you before you do it. And we're coming up upon the 15th of the month when penalties would typically, for most loans, would start to accrue. So I want to make sure that I get this to you well in advance of that. So you're clear about that. You owe the money at some point, and we have no idea if there's going to be a hit. Okay, so what are the three most common? Well, one is what's called a pause. That's my word for it anyway. It's a pause in the payment. Your April payment was due on the 1st. It's delinquent on the 15th. We'll allow you to pause for 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, some period of time, that payment. Let's say they grant that for you for 3 months, April, May, and June. And you don't need to pay until July. But you are going to have to pay all 3 of those months plus July. So 4 months at once. So a pause just pauses when it's due, and then it's like a balloon payment. You have to pay it all. Now, whether or not there's any penalties or fees for the right to be able to pause, you're going to have to ask your lender. Okay, so pause is one option. The other is a partial payment. So let's say your payment is $2,000 and they are allowing partial payments. You can pay only $1,000, right? They say, yep, we'll take half. So you pay $1,000 and there's a delay for that other $1,000 that was due. Same kind of scenario. If you do a partial payment for 3 months, most partial payments, it's like a balloon. You're going to owe $1,000, $1,000, $1,000. If you did a partial payment for 3 months, you're going to owe $3,000 plus your full regular payment at the end of, let's say, a 3-month period. Obviously, these are all examples, and I know you know that. So that's pause and partial payment. And then another that we're hearing quite a bit about is where they're putting the money actually for your full payments or even partial, but whatever it is, they're putting it on the back end of the loan. Okay, so you're not going to have a big balloon payment in the next couple of months, but it's going all the way on the back end of the loan. So, of course, as always, you want to check about fees and penalties and all of that. But one thing that I just want to make sure that you're aware is that interest is going to be accruing. So let's say you have 20 years left on your loan and you're adding another 3 months. In my example of your payments, $2,000 times 3 months, it's $6,000. Well, you're going to pay, probably 12 or 14,000. I haven't done the math, but 12 or 14,000 for delaying that. Because if you had 20 years left on your loan, I'm thinking about that. Anyway, the point just is that, these are cumulative and it's compounding interest. So just want you to be aware of that. And of course, if you've lost your job, these programs are there to be of help. So it's wonderful that they are. My point is I just want you to be informed. I want you to ask some really good detailed questions to know exactly what you're getting into so you can make an educated choice about paying or not paying. Of course, if you haven't lost your job, my advice to you is always make your payments. I would always make my payments if I could, because we just don't know what other negative effect there might be there. Certainly in the downturn, there were huge hits to credits for being late on payments. I know this is not 2008 and 2009, but the point is we just don't know. So anyway, this is just a little PSA, a public service announcement regarding mortgage forbearance. If I can answer any more questions about this or anything else about real estate or anything that you need right now to get through COVID, just call me. I'm here for life. Bye for now.